This is the buyer. This is the vendor. When the buyer utilizes expertise, is he utilizing the expertise of the expert, or is he telling the expert what to do? Utilizing the expertise. So this side will always have a plan from beginning to end of what should happen. When the buyer utilizes expertise, are they buying the finished product, or are they buying a plan of an expert? They're buying a plan. So let's say now this side somehow comes across an unforeseen that nobody saw. Who should pay for that? This side or this side? Okay, go back to simple progression of events. This side is trying to tell that side what to do or utilize expertise. Do they want this side to use more expertise or less expertise throughout the project? More. This side comes across an unforeseen. This side wants to penalize this side and make them pay for it. What's wrong with that? What was the objective?
You're trying to control.
You want this side to utilize all the expertise, right? So when you penalize this side will utilize expertise more or less? Less. So you don't do it. Wait a minute. We get back to the rat and the food and the shock button. Rat comes up, sees the food, goes for the food, but as soon as he hits the food, the person hits the shock button. Sooner or later, the rat will want the food more or less. You got it. If this side penalizes this side for using their expertise, is this side going to use their expertise more or less? This is the side who's the expert. This is the side who hired the expert.
Right.
If this side missed something that everybody else didn't know either, if you penalize them, they're not going to utilize their expertise anymore. It's just like that rat going for the food. What did we do to the rat? We penalized the rat through what? Pain. So, what am I saying with the use of pain? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? It's always something that will minimize growth. Therefore, penalizing people in any way helps or hurts people? Always hurts people. Does that make sense? Therefore, I've taken any type of penalty out of my life. So if there's somebody else who I ask to do something and they don't do it, what do? Nothing. You turn around and walk away. Do people's performance go up or down when you give that reaction? Wait a minute. If you provide pain, then their performance will go. When you don't provide pain, their performance has to go up. Does that make sense? So in the construction industry, where they're hiring a lawyer to find out who caused the problem and who will suffer the pain, are they visionary or blind as an industry? They're totally blind. That is why we have so many problems. And when you have blindness, you have non-transparency. And when you have non-transparency, you have created a home for a lawyer.
That's hard.
That's true. Now, you will find out when you work with lawyers that regardless if the lawyer represents you or the other party, it doesn't give you a real good feeling in your stomach. Why is that? Because everybody will suffer pain. Right? Does that make sense? Are lawyers good or bad? They're neither. They're just part of the system. They're trying to do a good job.